August 27th saw the tour in Shizuoka City, in the shadows of Mount Fuji, and the home turf of Midorifuji and Atamifuji, the two men still bidding to become the first Shizuokan to make komusubi in 95 years. Naturally, they were raucously cheered by the 3,500 locals, and grateful for that fact. I am aiming for the highest possible score in September to keep these local folks happy, Atamifuji vowed after beating Oho in that day's exhibition. He poured heart and soul into morning training, being called out by Kotozakura for a raft of practice bouts, then given a charging practice from hell by who else but Takayasu, ending half buried in dohyo sand. It was torture facing those two men back to back, but also an honor, of course, Atamifuji said. Believe it or not, he still only fought 13 tournaments in Division 1, and is currently on 99 top-flight wins. Midorifuji is the only Shizuokan since the Second World War to register over 100. It's a secret what I'm working on in training sessions these days, Midori said with a cheeky grin. All I will add is, I'll aim for a 15-0 championship, so get ready for my title parade. To give you a feel for what it's like for him in front of a partisan crowd, here's some footage from last year. Shizuoka also saw Sekiwake Kirishima back in full training after 14 days off. He had planned not to fight again this month in the wake of his minor wrist fracture, but took inspiration from Wakatakakage's keenness to fight on a twisted ankle. He didn't make excuses, and neither will I, Shima said, after grappling with Takakage in one of 4 practice bouts overall. I thought even 1 or 2 bouts would do, so long as it brought me closer to regaining my ring sense, Shima added. I simply had to get back fighting and test out what this wrist can do. Fans of his will be pleased to know that he kept to that vow on the next day too, when the tour moved to Tachikawa, Tokyo. Wakatakakage also fought on, and impressed with 5 wins from 6. I'm making a real effort to work up a sweat, despite the relatively low bout count, he said. I just can't risk losing my rhythm. It's all about training, eating, resting and sleeping. That kind of rigid daily routine. Maintaining weight is also a challenge in the summer heat, but he said, I've kept it up by eating mainly fish over meat, as I really love my sushi. The delights of which there have been no shortage in Kanazawa, Fukui and Hokkaido this month. Also trying to shrug off injury fears is veteran Takayasu, who took on the likes of Fujinokawa and Hakuoho in Tachikawa. I'm just doing what I can was his understatement of the month, just over 2 weeks on from being bedridden for 5 days with acute lumbago. The first challenge was simply to stand, but once I began to walk a bit, the pain cleared up, he recalled. I'm putting so much into nursing my back that I'm basically living for sumo right now, 24/7, he continued. Tactically, I'm looking again at the bouts I should have won in July and making the proper corrections. Unable to train, though, was Yokozuna Hoshoryu, who has now revealed he hurt his left shoulder in that 10-bout session with Ono Sato on August 23rd. Said shoulder is not responding to the limited treatment available on the tour, prompting Shoryu to say, "I'll just have to soldier through to the end this weekend." Master Sakaigawa, the tour manager, has sternly advised him to work on foot stamps and leg slides regardless, or else he'll risk losing sturdiness. Apart from one mischievous tabloid headline, no one suggests there is pressure to quit. The Yokozuna Council bound itself to giving him plenty of time. This summer tour runs until Sunday then. After that, the next time the wrestlers are to be seen in a touring context will be London. At present, it looks like Sumo Chiefs have cancelled the entire domestic October tour to stage the London event. I hope their unusual gamble pays off.